Hello everyone, and welcome to the world of Azymor. It's Hutch Gamer again. And you'll know that this world, I've already got a bit of a start here. I've got quite a few things on me. Well, this is sort of the starting place. But I'm just going to give you the briefest introduction and sort of walk you through the story to date. You'll remember I played a lot with my good friend Data Glitch back in the day, years ago. And it's been a hot minute since I actually uploaded anything to YouTube. Well, I'm back, and he's back, and this is actually his server. It's called Explorers of Azymor. Real nice place. He actually built this, this wonderful little spawning area. This is where we automatically spawn into the world. This is around 0, 0. Yeah, pretty close. But I want to give you just the rundown on the story. This is some mysterious crystal that is presently being powered in 4 directions. It would appear, being powered from all these angles. We've also been given information from the Watcher, who says, "Welcome explorer to Azymor. You've been summoned here to explore and create. Go forth and discover the secrets, or the stories held secret in this world." Right, and so you'll see that's around here on all of these podiums, or I still don't know what these are. They're sort of a new block to me, and I have not played this game in a minute, at least not very intensely. So this is where we spawned into the world. This is Azymor. And to catch you up on the story to date, we've gone ahead, we've gone through the caves, we've done a lot of mining right here next to the spawning area. And Data has gone ahead and built us a little house here. I've planted a bunch of crops all over. He's done the trees and the house. I did sugarcane. Inside this house you'll find our 2 rooms, mine and his. Oh, cool. Mine is clearly not very well taken care of. He found a couple of pillager raids outside of our house. That's something that I still have not yet encountered, but I've seen it on video. They look kind of interesting. They look like something that I'd like to experience. Maybe. Maybe not. So really, that's a lot of the story to date. All we know is that we're to go forward and explore, and it looks like there's this almost a hub in the world. Oh, and we built a farm all the way over there for cows and sheep, and we haven't collected any chickens, though I think we probably should. To give you a bit of a rundown on this world, it's him and I right now. That's everybody who's here. We're out here in this plains, and it's sort of a mesh between a creative and a survival world, so I can still enter commands like this. That's allowed. But for the majority of things, we're sticking to survival. There are just a couple of story progressing builds that we'll do that will have an effect. These folks should not be out here. It's dangerous out here. That's a spooky sound. I don't like that sound. I'll bet they got out that way anyway, even though they shouldn't. I went ahead and lit up this village. When I got here, it was honestly really run down. Everything was run down, there was no wall. It was definitely a dangerous place to be. And then, of course, this is not a natural spawning structure, this is Glitch constructing a town hall. You'll see it, you'll likely see it featured in his video. It's a really nice place. Honestly, he's a real good builder. I wish that I was as good a builder as he is. Sometimes. But that's okay. I have really a different skill set. A very unique and special set of skills that have come up over a very long time of training. I can't remember how the quote goes. Nevertheless, this village is pretty decrepit, and what we've determined is there must be something evil in this dark forest over here, this rift forest. There's an evil presence that's come out of there. And we've determined that because the villagers told us. Therefore, he and I are likely soon going to go into the forest to find this evil presence, whatever it may be. To hunt it down and to take it out. And then, of course, since there weren't that many villagers who were living here, not that many people to keep it up, the pillagers came in and took whatever was left. And so, only just now is it beginning to flourish as we warriors come in and liven things up and give them some security. That sort of thing. So that's likely to be something that I work on here in the next couple of days. I anticipate that whatever we find inside of or whatever we find causing the darkness, whether it's a monster or some evil relic, I anticipate it's going to lead us to something else that's much bigger, maybe much more story driving. That's the story to date. And, well, next up, I've really just got to do some carving out. So this one, even though it has some story progression elements in it, I've actually prepped for, and I'm not going to be using creative mode. This isn't a very big build. It's not one of the very few monuments we've planned to use creative for, and therefore it's going to be a survival build. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to hollow it out today. I'm coming deep in here to the forest. You're going to get to see some of the underpinnings. What's going to bring a story into this world. I think that this is a good spot right here. I think I gotta check on the back. I gotta look on the back and see. I've got something in my mind that I plan to construct, but I need to know if it'll fit. It's not absolutely certain, but I think it'll do it. So mostly what I'm going to do here on camera is I'll just chat with you while I hollow it out. And then later on, you'll get to see Data Glitch and I actually go through the dungeon that I'm about to build. Alrighty. But it's been a really long time since I've done a whole lot of recording or streaming or really got into this, so I'm really excited to be back. Something that I always really enjoyed getting into, and so I'm hoping to be able to do some more of this in the near future. To spend more time doing it. Likely have to go back and sleep if I don't want to get wrecked in the night. You'll see that I came prepared. I knew that this was going to be an adventure into construction. But yes, back in town. I've been away in Ohio for a long while. Those of you who watch the stream that I occasionally rarely put up, you will have heard about this. I've been in Ohio for 2 years, serving a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Definitely a transformative experience for me. Definitely something that I would recommend to those who are capable. And now that I'm back, I've been spending a lot of time actually just getting ready for school. I'm curious to hear what some of your thoughts are on maybe like getting education or what the best way to go about that is, how to... Hold on here, I'm going to reference my little build map that I've put together. Alrighty. No, it's not time yet. It's not time. We need to go deeper. But as far as getting school, recommendations for entering college as a first-year student, as a freshman, I have a lot of credits saved up out of high school, which I feel very fortunate to have. But what are some things that you experienced going to school, things that maybe you think could be helpful to me? I'm going into it's a program that gets you started into mechanical engineering. And that's sort of the pathway that I'll be on. The eventual goal, of course, being to swivel over from mechanical engineering into robotics engineering. And for my first year of school, I'll be starting over at BYU in Provo. So I'll be taking their mechanical engineering introductory level degree as my declared major, but then I'll be changing it up when I actually get into the school that I anticipate to be in. Or maybe I should stick around there and pursue an associate's or a bachelor's and then go for my graduate degree somewhere else. I'd like to hear what your inputs might be there, and I'll just sort of position this to you. My idea here is to go into like prosthetics with robots, and I'm gonna leave it sort of vague there because I could also do a whole lot of other things. I'm really interested in a ton of stuff, but prosthetics with robots, that just seems to be my thing that I really enjoy. Yep. Okay. Now we're finally getting down to a level that I feel good about. Alrighty. So this is all built up here. I may need to go back and construct some additional pickaxes as well. And we'll see about that. I might need to. Okay. And then maybe some of you who watch have been to BYU or if you've experienced other schools. What's it like? What are some things to look forward to in the college experience and things that are great, things that don't matter, things that do, things that I should look forward to? Money for me, I anticipate, at least at this point in my life, is not going to be that great of an issue. Just so that you've got that on your radar when you're suggesting experiences. I've got a pretty stable financial plan for my future, so I feel comfortable there. Now maybe that's also me being just benign and innocent and not knowing anything about how the world works, but I feel pretty comfortable about my savings and how I'm going to use those to get ready for my future. So yeah. I'm really excited for the opportunities that should be coming my way soon. And there's the second pickaxe. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this with just two, I think. Good news is this is coming along fairly well. It looks a little bit like a strip mine, honestly, but it's not, I promise. It is most definitely something else. And a lot of what I'm gathering here is going to be necessary for the build itself. It's going to be very stone-based. What that means you'll have to see in the next, when we actually show off the build. You'll have to see what that means. But it should be really good. I'm excited to get this all wrapped up. As far as the rest of this, I'm going to let you go for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening as I sort of come back into YouTube and have a good time here playing Minecraft, get started on this pretty big build that's going to have some really cool story attached to it. Hope you've enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.